Well, it may be 9 o'clock in the morning on a Monday, but you couldn't tell by the crowd that is gathered behind us here at the Big House as the Lady Braves look to win their second state title in the last 3 years, and they're going to take on a very good team tonight in the Morton Panthers. Both teams with only 2 losses on the year, and Michael, Lady Braves going to have their hands full with a big squad on the other side.
Yeah, this is a Morton team that eliminated Choctaw Central in the 3rd round, beat them by 3 points. And it's going to be a team that's, like you said, got size, got speed. So Lady Braves must be top of their game here on this 9 o'clock tip. This is a team that the Lady Braves beat 2 years ago when we won the state championship. Beat them, I think it's 31-17 then.
Low scoring game.
Yeah, but this is a much improved team. Like I said, this is their third trip in a row to Jackson. They went to the state. They got beat in a championship game last year by Choctaw, so they're very familiar with this venue. They're only about 35-40 minutes down the road. It's a short drive for them. But like you said, the Braves fans have showed up for 9 o'clock game. You had a lot that came and spent the night last night. Some that we've talked to drove down, got up at 3 o'clock this morning. So the Lady Brave fans, TC fans, have done what they've done forever, which is show up when their teams are playing.
So as we look at the past games, and we tried to look at common opponents, and there's really not common opponents between these two. So we went to strength of schedule, and the Lady Braves with the second hardest ranked schedule in the state, and then Morton's schedule was considerably lower. And when you looked at the rankings,
yeah, I don't know how Max Prep does their formula, but anyway, Choctaw and 4A Choctaw had them and Tisch County are nip and tuck. Who's got second hardest schedule, but considerably down the line is this Morton team. So if you're looking at the quality opponents that you've played, and not only played that you've beaten, obviously Lady Braves hold the advantage there. Now, that's the whole reason that we had the schedule front-end loaded like we did with such difficult teams, is to get to this moment. And when you're facing a good team, it ain't the first time you faced a good team.
Well, that's right. And you look back at the at the schools that you played earlier in the year, and even the teams that we played out of state. Even the teams up in Tennessee, things like that. But yeah, you start looking at strength of schedule, and that's the reason they played those teams back that early in the year, like we talked about, was because for this point right here.
Man, we got our man Randy, the photographer extraordinaire. That guy does Ole Miss games. He was at the Sugar Bowl. He does a lot of TC games. One of the best guys around, and also does a fantastic job. I think he's one of the official photographers now for the state tournament. So,
Lady Braves are going to be the home team again tonight with
this morning.
Breakfast at the Big House is not, you have that breakfast at Wimbledon, but they're playing in another country. Here we are, breakfast at Big House, and we're still in Mississippi.
Still, yeah.
But that will be the home team wearing the white. Morton will wear the navy blue with the gold trim. We're still about 2 minutes away from the national anthem start. I don't even know they do starting lineups now. Do you? When you get into this tournament time like this, when you get into the Final Four,
seems like they do. I think they did 2 years ago, but that could
there's a lot of games today, and so they're trying to keep everything in that hour and a half window.
I'm pretty sure they just do one anthem, right? So and they may not even do that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because you can. I mean, if you get behind in this schedule today, you never recover. Because there's not going to be a lot of games like we had during the year where they're running the clock the second half because you're up by 35.
Because a lot of these, typically you don't see a lot of blowouts. It's not saying that it doesn't happen. So like you said, it's normally you're not going to have a running clock, like you said, because you usually the quality teams that are playing.
Sometimes you don't even score 35.
Right,
let alone
exactly.
Being up by 35.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about this place where teams, like we said 2 years ago, we won 31-17.
Offense goes to die, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if you can come in here today and shoot the long-range ball well, you're probably going to win.
Yeah, because it's the back, the shooting background. Of course, the teams are better.
Yeah.
The pressure's on. The court's bigger. I mean, there's a lot of things that you have to take into account.
Yeah.
That cause, you held a team in the state championship game 2 years ago to 17 points.
Right.
And you only scored in the 30s. We have quarters we score more than 30.
And you think about this bright stage. You got players, a lot of players on this TC team, and probably some on Morton too, that played in this state championship game 2 years ago. Morton's got players that played in it last year. So this is not like it's something new, right? Everybody's kind of used to this stage.
Well, yeah, and this is also, this is when we saw Meg Moore as a 8th grader.
Right.
Get hurt shoulder, come out, start shooting left-handed.
Right.
Tell coach put me back in because my shoulder's hurt and the game was getting closer. So, yeah, we've seen a lot of good things happen right here. Sure.
And then that's when the Lady Braves pulled away, in that second half.
All right, we're getting ready for the national anthem. So what we're going to do, we're going to sit back to the studio for about a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineup, the opening tip, semifinals from the Big House. Back in 2 minutes. You listen to Braves. Welcome back to the Big House semifinal action. Girls 4A state playoffs. Lady Braves and the Lady Panthers of Morton. It's going to be a tough game. I had somebody ask me the other day, is it even any fun to call games when you win by 40? I said, yeah, it's not, we enjoyed it, but this is what all season has come down to right here, and this is what you're ready for.
You got butterflies. I'm not playing. I ain't going to dribble. Ain't going to take a shot, and I got butterflies. You just want it so bad for these girls, these 3 seniors going out, and so like they've kind of made hashtag, let's finish this. That's kind of what's been their motto.
All right, so the Lady Panthers been introduced. Here come the Lady Braves. Good crowd behind us. They still seem to be filing in for Braves fans behind us. Occasionally, Tim's, if you're the other coach, like we talk about, you're facing 2 missed basketballs for 4A.
Right. So, the thing about it is Lady Braves just got to do what they do, play their game, handle the ball well, handle the pressure, stay out of foul trouble.
All right, Lady Braves going right to left. Meg's going to jump for the Lady Braves. And you've got Lyles jumping for Morton. We are ready to go. Semifinals, state playoffs.
The winner of this one will play for the gold ball Friday afternoon.
Referees are ready. And Braves control the tip. Out front, now you've got Claire Ray. They're a tight man-to-man that you're seeing from. They get the ball down low. Turnaround shot in the lane.
Oh.
Good.
The patented Meg Moore turnaround jumper.
That's a good start that you want. And the Braves with a little pressure. We thought maybe they might not press, but they did kind of a little token pressure.
Yeah, talking to coach, he was kind of up in the air.
Claire all over the ball, and then picked up the ball. That guy's going to get a 5-second call. Oh, it was close. Now they pass the corner, and a good job getting back by Lefty, makes the steal. What help defense by Lefty. Taz double dribbled.
Yeah, I think she thought it was
a gathering. The ball with a dribble,
yeah,
and then took off. So
I think in her mind it was a gathering deal, but the referee said that was the right call. Lady Braves now coming full-blown man-to-man, full court.
Comes pressure. They double team the ball. Now they pass out of it, and they get it ahead. Now they got a 2-on-1 going the other way. They pass down low. Shot in the lane is good. That's what he was worried about a little bit right there.
Yeah, big girl inside does a good job of posting up. She's hard to handle.
Claire down the lane to the goal. Shot up, no good. Morton with the rebound. Some things that we were told in pregame has been the case so far. Shot from the corner for 3 on the way, no good. Rebound. Kaisley going all the way to the goal. Shot no good.
God, Chloe just got mugged.
Yeah, got mugged and swung elbows and no call. Now they get it up the floor. Baseline jumper on the way, no good. And rebound. That should be another reach-in foul. They didn't call it. Well, if they're going to let them play that way, that's all right. 3 from the wing on the way is short. And rebound to Morton. End-to-end action.
Yeah.
Hardly a whistle.
No whistles to be found.
Lady Braves lead 2-0 as we approach the 2-minute mark.
Lady Braves in that half-court man-to-man.
Oh, Taz knocks the ball loose and then steals it, going all the way to the goal. Lays it in. They stopped. You can't stop with the Taz.
No,
after
the Taz, yeah.
Just come up behind and just picked your pocket and took it all the way to the goal. And
you may give on it, but occasionally don't.
That's right. 4-2 now. Lady Braves back up by 2. They swing it in the corner. Now back out front. Long 3 ball on the way is good. First lead of the game as Jenkins hits the 3. That's their best player.
It is. She can shoot it. She's a lefty.
5-4 now. Morton by 1. We expect it to be a close game. Meg back out front to Chloe. Now Chloe finds Claire. Claire going to fire up a 3. That's going to be off. That's that shooting backdrop is off.
Yeah,
ball goes out of bounds and be Morton.
Lady Panther ball. Lady Braves now going to back off the pressure, play half court.
So Morton up by 1 as we approach 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. These games will be, like we said, notoriously slow and low scoring, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Taz almost with a step-in steal ends up behind the scorer's table and into the first 2 rows of the fans.
Yeah, she was up there in the fans. Good job there by Kaisley. Good hustle. Couldn't keep it in bounds, but that's just good instincts there by Kaisley.
Ball comes in the corner. Turnaround 3 on the way is good. Morton goes up by 4 now. Now Braves going to set up a play as they move Taz to the point guard. Oh, and they throw it away. 2-on-1 going the other way. Shot is no good, and Meg with the rebound. Well, Braves catch a break right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Meg hanging. Shot won't go. She tried to
tough
draw
shot.
some fouls, and
Yeah, I don't know what we're going
they're
to get.
just not going to call it,
No.
are they? Just letting them play.
Hadn't had no fouls called.
Approaching the halfway point of the first quarter. Ball on the right wing. Now down low. Baseline. They dribble it out of bounds.
Yeah, good defense there by Chloe Gleibel to force the turnover. Lady Braves basketball.
Braves just
got to settle
playing
down
a little tentative right now.
Yeah, they're kind of forcing shots early.
.409 to go, first quarter. 8-4, early lead for Morton.
Wow, Meg's getting pushed all over the place inside.
Pass down low. Kaisley, shot is blocked, gets knocked to the floor. They're just letting them play.
Yeah.
They're not going to call a foul. We go from one extreme to the other. 3 on the other end. No good. Loose ball picked up by Morton.
Yeah,
they're not going to call over the back or anything.
Yeah, very physical game.
I guess they figure you make it to this point of the season, just play.
Lady Braves need to adjust to that.
Ball passed down low. Trying to take Lefty to the, or take Meg to the goal, cut off. That was a shot in the lane on the way, is good. Morton up by 6 now, 10-4. Braves get it up. Kaisley going to the goal. And finally they call a foul.
Hey, we get a foul with 3:19 to go in the first quarter.
First foul is almost 5 minutes in, and that's going to send Taz to the free throw line with 2 shots. Free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth, State Farm, and Iuka.
I don't guess they're putting who the player was on the foul. So
first free throw is good. Substitutions coming in from Morton. Braves ain't substituted at all. Morton has played 7, 8 people already.
Yeah, they played several players off the bench already.
Kaisley's next free throw, good. So she hits a pair, and it's back to a 3-point game now, or a 4-point game. It's 10-6. Ball comes in. Here comes the defense. Now they run off a screen into the front court. Good job by Claire to knock the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, just causing disruption there. Be Lady Panther basketball inbounds here kind of right in front of us.
Coach working the officials a little bit, trying to get a call or two. See if that does any good. Claire all over the ball handler. Now they feed it down into the corner. Now they try to feed down low, and the ball stolen away. Good hands. Lefty knocked it loose. Meg picked it up. And Meg slows down. To the goal. Hangs and scores.
Oh, what a move.
What a shot by the sophomore. And it's back to a 2-point lead for Morton. Braves do a good job getting back defensively, stopping the break. Now they go to the goal, and a whistle and a foul is going on Claire.
Be her first.
First team foul period, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Both teams have
2:41 to go in the first
one
quarter.
foul each.
What a difference between the last game. Ball comes in. Morton in the left wing. They feed it down in the corner. Now they post up baseline shot. It's short. Good job blocking out by Chloe, and she gets the rebound.
Excellent job by the senior Chloe Gladwell.
Meg gives Claire in the left wing. Braves looking to tie or take the lead with a three. In the left wing. Now has the ball knocked loose and goes out of bounds to be Braves basketball.
Yeah, last touch by Lady Panther.
Substitutions again. Boy, they just rotate them in and out.
Yeah.
Lefty going to throw it in and gets it in. And then Claire almost has her pocket pick, is able to recover. Now feeds Meg in the right wing. Meg going to fire up a three. Good! And she talks a little trash. And the Lady Braves on a 7-0 run have taken the lead 11-10.
Man,
on the back of Meg Moore.
Little step back three there by Meg. That's a walk. Didn't even call it.
Shot up, no good. Rebound, put back up and in. They brought the big girl, Riddle, back in.
Yeah, she got the rebound and put back.
And they go back up one now with 1:40 to go here in the first quarter. 12-11. Morton with a 1-point lead. They extend the defense. Now Meg, pass down low. Lefty gonna fire up a three ball. No good. Rebound, put back up and in by Meg.
Meg, 9 points for Meg Moore.
13-12 now. Braves by 1. Morton with the ball. There's a steal. They threw right into Taz's wheelhouse. She's going all the way to the goal. Shot up and in.
Man, Taz was like a DB waiting for that pass.
She was. She's like, you really going to throw that over here? And she has gone to the house, and Lady Braves up by 3 again now, 15-12, under a minute to go first quarter. Morton feeding the right wing. Braves come out, play the ball. Now they feed the left, circle it around. Now back to the right. There's a travel. Good call from the official.
Yeah, turnover, give it back to the Lady Braves. With 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter, Lady Braves up 15-12.
Lefty will throw it in. 40.2 to go first quarter. Claire walks it up now, crosses half court. Meg running off the screen to the right wing. Got an open three away again. Oh, just off the rim.
Oh, I thought that was in there.
Yeah, it looked good. Up the floor, back tapped. Get it ahead. Now they feed Taz all the way. Lays it in. She back. What a play that is.
Yeah.
Taz back taps to Lefty and then breaks for the goal. Lefty hits her with a bomb. Catches it in stride, lays it in.
8 points now for Casely.
17-12, 5-point lead for the Braves. Off a dribble, now they feed him the right wing. Down the lane, pull-up shot is good.
Tough shot there made
and
by.
they called it good. And so what started out slow kind of picked up some speed as we moved on. But the Lady Braves lead here at the end of one quarter by a score of 17-14, and it's been a good game so far. Yeah. All right, we're going to pause for 1 minute. We come back with second quarter action. Just some Braves back. Welcome back to the Big House. 1 quarter in the book. Very entertaining quarter, too.
Absolutely.
Lady Braves up by 3, 17-14. It'll be Morton's ball coming out of the break. Yeah, we never did have a, it's such a difference from the last game. We didn't even have a tie up that hole.
Didn't have a tie-up, didn't have a timeout. We just
played. All right, Braves up 3. Morton going from left to right with the ball. Braves come back out with the starters. Luckily, no foul trouble so far. Ball comes in, just short of the 3-point line on the way. They get their own rebound, feed it back out. I think the Braves thought that was going to be a longer rebound.
Yeah.
Now they feed in the right wing. They're trying to post up down low. Braves doing a good job of laying on her down there. Now she does get the pass and lays it in.
Yeah, it's just tough to defend one-on-one down there.
Yep. Braves going to go to the first substitution of the night as Ashton Butler is going to check in the next whistle. And we got a foul, blocking foul called on number 10. That is Odom for.
Yeah, I think she kind of pushed Claire on out of the sideline over there. Be Lady Braves basketball. Chloe's going to come out, and Ashlyn Butler's going to come in.
The Braves throw it in the offensive zone. Lefty gets it into Claire out front. 1 point lead for the Lady Braves. Braves running a baseline play. They feed the ball to Casely. Now Casely fakes. It goes all the way to the goal. Shot won't go. And the rebound is taken down by Odom. Quickly get it up the floor. Right wing. Braves by 1. Boy, moving screen everywhere. 3 ball on the way. They worked off that moving screen and knocked down a 3 as they just nearly leveled Meg.
Yeah, that's
with the screen.
Second 3 for Boyd there for Morton.
Comes the double team. Braves pass out of it. Claire feeds it down low. Casely's shot is partially blocked, and Meg tracks down the rebound. Meg pull-up shot on the way is good. Man, that's just money.
That pull-up mid-range jumper, man, that's right in her wheelhouse.
This game is tied 19-all. This is what we expected, wasn't it? 6:15 to go, first half. Ball to the left wing. And Claire knocks the ball loose but couldn't get to it. Good hands that time by Claire. They pass out. Now down the lane, pull-up shot on the way, no good. Meg with the rebound.
Yeah, that was just went over the rim, hit the backboard. Tough rebound there to time, but Meg got it.
And Meg going all the way to the goal, lays it in.
Meg
showing why she is such a great player.
Absolutely.
You know, and we talked about last game, the bigger the moment, the better she plays.
13 points now for Meg.
13 of the Braves, 21. They lead by 2. Pull-up shot on the other end is good.
Tell you what, that girl can shoot.
Yeah, that is. Boyd ties the game. Now, Taz behind the defense got fouled as she went strong to the goal.
I think she got pushed from behind.
Yeah. The Panther fans don't like it, but it was clearly a push. So, Casely going to the line with 2 free throws.
Casely got 8. She's looking to get into double figures with these 2 free throws.
Free throws brought to you by Boyce Longsworth State Farm and I. You could try to give the Braves back the lead. Free throw is good.
Man, you got to think free throws are going to be huge in this game.
Arlie Cummins is going to come in for Taz if she makes the second free throw. It's on the way, and that one's short. The Braves lead by 1. Now Taz with a steal. Shot up, no good. Braves fighting for the rebound. She's just in there amongst the Giants.
Yeah.
Ball up. Oh, what a kick ball right there. They tried to feed the ball down low in the paint.
Yeah, I think it's Meg that punted that one up at about row 10.
Yeah. Went out of bounds on the 3-yard line.
So Casey's going to get a break. Like you said, Arlie Cummins is going to check in.
The ball comes in. Morton down 1 with the balls. We approach 5 minutes to go in the half.
Braves in the zone now.
There's a 3 from out front on the way. No good. And we're going to get a foul over the back from Morton. It's about time they call that.
Yeah, good job there by Meg blocking out. They weren't going to out-jump Meg.
No. So the foul is on Wilson. There's 2. You got 2 Wilsons.
Which one was it?
That's on number 2, Wilson. So Braves up 1 with the ball. 4:52 to go, first half. Feed Arlie out front. Arlie now feeds to Meg. Meg loses the ball. Now it rolls across the ground. Now we got bodies. Now 1-on-1 going the other way. And the charge queen takes the charge. 1-on-1. She just set up and drew the contact.
You know, if you watch any film on the Lady Braves, you got to know that's coming.
You got to know.
Good job there by Abby Reed to take the charge, get the ball back to the Lady Braves.
Braves get it back up 1. Got screens running all around the baseline. Now Meg clears, but now losing the ball. It's like Claire was going to the goal.
I don't know what happened.
How that ball came loose.
Yeah, she lost it out of bounds. It'll be Lady Panther basketball. Lady Braves up 22-21.
So 1 point lead still. 4:19 to go. Game, you know, a higher scoring first quarter than we're used to seeing in the big house, but Now we're down to kind of what you expected.
Yeah.
Grinding. 3 from the wing on the way, no good. Lefty with a rebound. Going the other way. Going to the goal. Pass in the corner. Harley, baseline. Feeds down low. Ashlyn Butler lays it in.
What a good assist and a good finish there by Butler.
3-point lead now, 24-21. There's a pull-up jumper on the way. Rims out, no good. Harley with the rebound. Gets it ahead. Claire on the far sideline. Tries to drive baseline. Now she's cut off. Now feeds Meg out front. They clear space for Meg. She just wants to take them one-on-one. Meg out front. Spin. Pull-up shot is no good. Braves tip it out, and they're going to say last touch by the Braves.
Yeah, Ashlyn Butler trying to tip it out, but it tipped out of bounds. It'll be Lady Panther basketball. And we're going to get a timeout.
Going to take a timeout. 3:23 to go, first half. It's been a good one so far. Braves up 24-21. Back in 30 seconds. Listen to Braves basketball.
On Fun 91.
.323 to go, first half. This Final Four matchup, you should say.
Man, what a game.
Semifinals of the 4A Girls State Playoffs. And Lady Braves lead by 3. They got down by as many as 7 at one time. Went on that 8-0 run, take the lead back, and it's been pretty much back and forth ever since.
Kept their composure and was able to get back in it and take the lead.
Out front is Jenkins. Now they swirling around into the corner, looking to go down low. Braves do a good job as they take the ball to the goal and lay it in. 1-point game again. 24-23, under 3 to go here in the first half. Casey gets it over. Claire draws the double team. Now Casey comes out and helps her. Now cross court. Lefty fakes the 3. Going strong to the goal. Lays it up. Won't go. Ashlyn Butler with the rebound. Now circles around, and Claire's going to get called for the travel.
Yeah, she kind of did a little rabbit jump there, rabbit hop, and got called for the travel.
Coach, I can read his lips. He's saying, move the ball. Chloe's back in. Ashlyn got good minutes out of Ashlyn. She's gone out.
Yeah.
So Braves back in with the 5. Yeah, 5 starters back in. 2:30 to go, first half. Ball in the left wing. Now they feed it down in the corner. Braves do a good job trying to deny the pass down into the paint. You know, kind of overplaying just enough. There's a pull-up shot on the way is good, and Morton takes the lead back by 1. Tell you what, we were told who their best player is. It turned out to be somebody completely different. Pass down, Lefty in the left wing, gets the ball back, and it's going to be Braves' ball. They throw it off of Morton.
Yeah, she got double teamed there. Good smart play there by Abby to throw it off the Morton player, and Lady Braves retain possession.
25-24, Morton by 1, 2:05 to go, first half. Ball comes in, Claire in the left wing. Now goes to the right. They feed on the block. Now they get it down low. Meg shot in the lane, good.
Man, that's just money right there.
You can't stop it.
Little 8-foot jump shot. I mean, she just rises above the defender and drains it.
1-point lead again for the Lady Braves. Meg controlling the offense so far.
And again, one of those deals where the player falls down.
And Kaisley gets called.
And they get Kaisley for a foul.
It is just her first.
I mean, that was a flop.
Yeah. Coach is trying to point that out to the officials without getting in trouble. Sometimes that's hard to do.
Yeah.
Ball comes in. Braves by 1. Morton with the ball in, just there out the 3-point line. Now they throw Kaisley to the ground, and then a shot on the way, no good, and Meg with the rebound. You know, Kaisley can get under your skin, and I'm sure they're – look at that.
Wow.
Meg Moore to the goal. Euro steps her way to a basket with the left hand.
You got to love officials that know what a Euro step is, right?
Braves by 3 again now, 28-25. Oh, Taz almost with a steal. There's where you got to turn up the defense right here. Number 4. She has just about made all their points. Now passing the lane, and good job of getting her hands on it. And that's really the first official they've really missed one right there.
Yeah.
Ball was not
should have been Lady Brave basketball.
Off of the Morton player and out of bounds.
Morton went inbound underneath their own basket.
A double dribble. They call it, and then they get the basket. She caught the ball. Look, coach wants it too. That was a double. Wow, they called it on us earlier. Don't call it right there.
Wow.
Man, 1 point game again. Bullet pass. Braves get it down into the corner. Lefty, three on the way, short. Oh, almost had the rebound. Morton with the rebound on the far sideline. 35 seconds to go here in the half. Braves by 1. Now they hand it off out front. Fighting through it, Taz. Now they feed it to the left wing. Off a screen. They want to go down low. Pull-up shot on the way. No good. Meg with the rebound. Braves up by 1. See if they hold for the last shot of the half here. Now a loose ball, and the bodies are everywhere.
Who are they going to call a foul
They're going
on?
to call a foul on Meg.
What?
That's terrible. That is terrible. You get knocked to the floor, and then you get called for a foul.
Golly.
Unbelievable.
You could hear from our fans that nobody on this side of the floor agrees with that call.
5 seconds left. 3. Braves turn up the defense. Shot up and in. They get the lead because of that at the half. Taking it all the way to the goal and scoring right before the half gives Morton a lead of 29 to 28. And, you know, officials, again, putting themselves into the game. Because, you know, you have the ball with a last-second chance to hit the last shot and go in with the lead, and then you call a, you know, basically a terrible call foul.
Yeah.
Gives them the ball back, and then they get the lead. It's a big swing.
It is, absolutely.
You got numbers?
Yeah, I do. First of all, the time to crunch the numbers brought to you by Spark CPA firm. We appreciate them sponsoring the halftime and final game statistics. First of all, for the Morton Lady Panthers, they're led by Mariana Boyd. She's got 12 off of those 2 3-pointers and 3 field goals. 7 points for Tessa Jenkins, 6 points for Andrea Riddle, and 2 points for Nazaria Lyles. For the Lady Braves, led by Meg Moore, she's got 17 at the half, 9 for Kaisley Timms, and 2 for Ashlyn Butler.
All right, it's going to go. You know, going to come down to the wire. It's what we expected.
Yep.
We knew it was going to be a close game. So it's a 1-point lead here for Morton at the half, 29 to 28. We're going to send it back to the studio for about 7 or 8 minutes. When we come back, we'll have second half action. Just in the Braves basketball.
On Fun 91.
Welcome back to the big house. Halftime coming to a close. 1-point lead for Morton. Here at the half, Braves led by as many as, I think, 4. And Morton led by as many as 8.
Yeah.
Or maybe 7. And the Braves came back, take the lead.
Yeah, it's been a
coach trying to get the officials' attention.
Yeah, they want them to look at Meg's arms. And Meg's arms are blood red from where she's getting hacked.
Yeah. And they're not calling it.
Right.
Now, they're having that meeting right now you were talking about.
Yep. They're deciding right now how they're going to call the second half.
Now's when we need some of them coaches' glasses to put on them.
Yeah. Need some lip readers.
All right, you know, we talked about the games that the Lady Braves played coming into this game through the year to get them ready for this point. And Coach played, you know, we won several games by 1 or 2 points. You know what I'm saying? And that earlier in the year. So Meg shows the official.
He's trying to tell him, look, man, I'm getting killed.
Clawing, probably.
Yeah.
Coach is done coming out of the coat. Time
the coat
to get
is off.
Now, coat is off.
It'll be Lady Braves basketball going the other way. They'll be going left to right now.
Braves throwing in lefty right in front of us. Gets it in, Claire in the backcourt. Crosses half court. Goes to the right wing now to Kaisley. Now to Meg. Meg. Pull-up shot in the lane is money. Money.
I mean, she could put on the brakes and then go straight up and hit that little 8-9 foot jump shot.
1-point lead now, 30-29 for the Lady Braves. Morton, top of the circle, now feeds in the right wing. Looking to go down low. Now they circle back around. Number 4 is Boyd. They're back in the right wing. Braves playing good defense, not giving them anything. Now they're going to throw a charge.
Good job there by Casely, standing the ground and drawing the offensive foul on number 4.
That foul goes on Boyd. That's been their leading scorer so far.
Good, like you said, that was a good defensive possession for the Lady Braves. Didn't allow anything inside, then ended up forcing the offensive foul. Let's build on that and get a bucket right here.
Lefty having to take a break and tie shoes out here. She's got about 14 knots and she's ready to go.
Got to put on a new set of retreads.
Claire into the front court. Now feeds Casely. Casely to the goal. Shot won't go. Just rolled right across the rim. And rebound taken down on the far side by the Panthers. They dump down low. Spin move, and they I think just got Meg with a foul.
Yeah, it'll be her second.
So that non-shooting foul, they'll throw it in from the baseline. First foul on the Braves this half, one on the Lady Panthers. And they dump it down low, get it down, and Meg takes it away from them. Boy, she is getting hammered. They get the ball, Casely to the goal, and they call it travel. Really? Coach wants to know how that's a travel.
Wow. She traveled because she got pushed.
Yeah. You know, got pushed into a travel. Yeah. Wow. Braves by 1. Morton with the ball. 30-29, 6:35 to go, third quarter. Left wing. Now they pass down low. Shot up and in.
Yeah, once they get it inside, the big number 35s is just tough. Tough inside the lane.
1 point lead for the Panthers. Get it up. Casely going to the goal. Shot no good. Rebound to Chloe. Feeds it back out. Claire going to fire up a 3. No. Rebound taken down by the Panthers. Boy, the outside shot just been off for both teams, really.
Yeah.
Not a lot of threes at all. Ball out front. Now they feed into the left wing. Good job by Casely swapping off the ball carrier. Now they dump down low. Shot on the way. No good.
Partially blocked by Meg, I think.
Made her at least alter the shot. Meg into the front court. Slows down. Pull-up jumper is no good. Boy, it just rolled off the rim. Panthers with a rebound. 5:42 to go. Third quarter. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound is going to go out of bounds. It'll be Braves basketball.
Yeah, long rebounds. Lady Braves let it go out. Like you said, it'll be Lady Brave basketball. Trailing by 1.
30. Panthers by 1. Braves with the ball. Substitutions again for Morton. Claire walks it up now, crosses into the offensive zone. Braves off the screen, get it to Lefty, and she's going to fire for 3 from the left wing. No good. And long rebound to Chloe. Feeds down low. Lefty, pump fake, lays it in.
Good look there by Chloe and good finish there by Abby.
Braves back up by 1 now, 32-31. Well, you can just see it coming.
Oh, yeah.
Left wing now down into the corner. Back out front to the right wing. Now back into the corner again. Come back out top of the circle. They're going to fire up a 3 ball. That's going to be short. Air ball going to go out of bounds. It's amazing how much this building gets in people's heads.
It is. It's just a whole different look than what they've used to playing for most of the season, and without no background.
But it just
still a lot of air balls in this arena.
I mean, you know, if you're shooting to the rim, it shouldn't change. You know what I'm saying? All right, Braves bring it up. Up by 1. Now they feed Casely. She into the corner. Lefty going to fire up a 3. No good. And Claire is going to get called for a foul. Wow.
After all of that that's going on, Claire's second.
They're going to have her. They call that a going over the back. Claire couldn't get over that girl's back. She had a step ladder. Unbelievable. 32-31. Braves by 1. Morton with the ball. Down into the corner. Meg comes out to play the ball. Now back out. They feed in the corner. Another 3 on the way. Short again. Claire with the rebound. Feeds in the corner. Lefty driving baseline. Now feeds back out. Casely for three. No good. Meg fighting for the rebound, but Morton's going to come down with it and head up the far sideline down by one. Pass down low. Double team. And Lefty draws another charge.
Lefty, the charge queen, doing what she does and draws her second charge of the night.
Wow.
Wish they put the fouls on the board because you can't hear what the announcer's saying.
Good Braves going to get a timeout. 32-31, Braves by one, halfway through this third quarter, back in 30. You're listening to Braves basketball.
On Fun 91.
3:56 to go here in the third. 32-31, Lady Braves lead by one. And we'll have the ball coming out of the timeout here.
Yeah, length of the court, Lady Braves will inbound. Yep, we got a little half court 2-2-1 coming.
Ball comes in. Now they get it back out. Cross, Lefty. Now comes to Meg in the corner. Meg gonna fire for three. Good! Meg Moore from the corner, and the Braves go back up by four.
Yeah, good job moving the ball against that 2-2-1 half court press. Lady Braves break it and drain to three.
35-31. Morton top of the circle. Now feeds left wing. Now down into the corner. Driving. Hanging. Shot. Won't go. Meg with the rebound. Skies up there and just snatches that one away. Into the front court. Now Meg slows it down. Who gets it back out? Casely has to reset. Comes back to the top of the circle. Casey going to the goal. Shot up, no
foul.
Good, but she draws the foul. Boy, she can draw some contact.
Yeah, she did the fake pass to Meg in the corner and took it inside and got plummeted to the floor. She'll go to the line and shoot two.
2:57 to go, third quarter. 35-31, Lady Braves by four. Taz going to the line. Two shots for the senior.
She's the only one who's been to the line for the Lady Braves.
The only one taking the ball to the goal. Free throw is good. Free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm in Iuka, and the Braves back up by 5 now.
And Casely gets her 10th point of the game, looking for 11 here.
This will be the biggest lead of the game for the Lady Braves with this basket. She lines it up on the way. That was no good. Rebound to Morton. So Braves match their biggest lead up by 5, 36-31. Ball comes in the corner. Morton now back out left wing. Steps into one. Nope. Braves do a good job collapsing on defense. Boy, Lefty down low battling.
Yeah.
Now they switch. Good job switching that time. Chloe comes out, plays the ball. Now it's in the corner. Three on the way is good. Man.
It's her third three.
That's Boyd again. And it's a 3-point, or back to a 2-point game again, 36-34. And Morton's going to take a timeout.
It'll be a full timeout.
2:35 to go. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to Braves basketball.
On Fun 91.
Be Lady Braves ball. Going the length of the floor, up by 2.
Coming full court pressure now is Morton. They're going to extend that 2-2-1 full court now.
Braves are ready. Get it in the middle of the floor. Good job breaking that. Boy, just textbook. Meg being pretty much hugged out front. Lefty in the corner. In the wing. Now comes back out front. Claire. Braves slow it down. Call a new play. Get it now to Meg in the left wing. Now find Claire. Now down in the corner. Lefty. Now back out. Claire in the left wing. Now they find Meg. Meg. Step under. How's that a travel? How in the world is that a travel?
She kept her pivot foot the whole time.
Yeah, pivot foot did not move. How is that a travel?
They call a travel on Meg, but she kept her pivot foot the whole time.
Wow. So Braves up by 2. Morton with the ball. Somebody needs to come out and definitely play Boyd. Oh, Casely knocks it loose, and then they track it back down. And then Morton calls a timeout before the player falls out of bounds.
Yeah, Casely had them trapped in the corner. They get the timeout. Be a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, we'll keep it right here. Minute 39 to go. 36-34. again, consistency on the officiating is what you're asking for. It just, they let Meg has pulled every kind of move you can pull on somebody, and they've let that go, but then they call it travel where you still have your pivot foot on the ground. I just don't understand what they see different on a play like that than they've seen in previous plays. If anything, she did less things this time that could have even been remotely seen as a travel.
Man, 36-34, Lady Braves lead here, 1:39 to go in the third quarter. It's just been back and forth the whole game.
So Morton will throw it in after basically Casey became a one-man trap. They get it in out front. Now down the lane, Braves a good job cutting it off. Boyd shot, that was short, and rebound. Meg comes in there and takes it. And she got, finally, they called a foul on Boyd.
Yeah, Meg got bodied up.
Just kept using the body to push him out of play.
Yeah. I don't know how many that is on her. Maybe 3. I'm not sure.
It's at least 2 that I can remember.
Yeah.
So
again, now the half court 2-2-1 trap.
Get it in, circle around, Taz, feed down low. Meg couldn't get it to go, gets the rebound, goes back up, gets fouled.
Good job by Meg, staying with it, getting the rebound. She got a foul from behind.
Boy, that should have been a technical. The girl Riddle just threw the ball down. Slammed it to the ground.
Who'd they call the foul on? I don't even know.
I'm not sure. It may have been her. That's 5 fouls now. Braves in the bonus for the last 1:15. Meg at the free throw line. First one on the way. Good.
Meg, her first trip to the line.
Braves back up by 3. Go up by 4 here. Free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm. Next one is good.
And Meg with 24 points.
38-34, minute 15 to go, third quarter. Morton walking it up. Gets into the front court. Claire comes out, now backs off. She'll play the ball. It comes to the left wing. That's Boyd. She gives it up, now back into the right wing. Well, I tell you what, you got to give Chloe credit. She has battled down low with somebody that's got a foot on her,
Yes.
And now Morton throws it away. Go get him, Taz.
Good defense there by the Lady Braves. Out of come on.
Oh, what in the world? So they overrule call from one side to the other and give the ball back to Morton.
The official that was right by it called it right, and the guy across in front of the bench, in front of the Morton bench, came over and changed the call.
Man, pass down low. There's a steal by Claire.
Change that one, buddy. Sorry.
Quickly gets it up, lefty. Back out front. Meg wants a 3. She'll fire it up. Good! Meg Moore! And the Braves lead by 7. 28 seconds to go, third quarter. Here comes the Nat. Putting the defense on out front. And now they swing, and now they're going to call Casey with a foul.
Yeah, that'll be her second.
It's not bad. We make through 3 quarters with Casey with 2 fouls.
I'll take it
all day.
And twice on Sunday.
I ain't playing on Sunday. Ball comes in to the right wing. Now off the screen. Pass down low. Shot up and no good. Rebound fought for on the ground. Casey coming out of the pile with the ball. Turns on that gear all the way to the goal. Layup is good.
Casey Tim, coast to coast.
And the horn sounds. And the Lady Braves are up by 9.
Wow, what a run by the Lady Braves to close out that third quarter.
43-34, Lady Braves by 9. Semifinals of the state championship. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Listen to Braves basketball on Fun 91.
Well, the momentum has taken over.
Yeah,
wearing royal blue.
Here are the Braves fans behind us as the momentum has shifted drastically. Lady Braves got a chance here to pull away a little bit, but you got to think we're going to get Morton's probably their best shot right here and start this fourth quarter.
Yeah, 9
because I think they realize they're in the danger zone right now. They got to do something.
9-point lead for the Lady Braves is by far their biggest lead of the game, and what a run they had there at the end. They had a 15-5 quarter there for the Lady Braves.
So Lady Braves, Morton will inbounds it right here in front of us. Lady Braves.
All right, 9-point lead. Morton gets it in. They'll start the quarter with the ball. Comes into the backcourt. Fans are into it. Braves bench into it. Student section is into it. Ball in the corner. Now comes back out front. Dribble. Pull-up shot on the way. No good. Rebound. Taken down. Morton shot blocked by Meg, and they call a foul. Wow.
Be third on Meg. She's got to be careful. We need her to stay on the floor.
So, yeah, coach fixing to tell Meg she's got 3 fouls. Yep, coach telling Meg, be careful, you got 3 fouls. Morton at the free throw line. First free throw is short. You don't shoot one free throw in high school anymore unless you made a basket. That's it.
Right.
Morton was rebounding the loose ball, and nobody was moving.
You need a box out here. Get this rebound.
He makes the second one. 43-35, 8-point lead.
Full court pressure. 2-2-1.
Comes into Claire. And now Morton dribbles it out of bounds. It'll be Braves basketball.
Claire got kind of trapped over here on the sideline. Need to try to keep the ball in the middle.
Yeah, here we go. Lefty going to throw it in. You need going to be changing things, do you? Something about when you get in this spot right here, you have to tie shoes. And Morton player, same spot that Lefty was in earlier, tying her shoe. It's like a Bermuda Triangle of shoes right there. Ball comes in. Chloe gets it across to Lefty. They break the press, get it into the front court. Now Chloe in the left wing. Now gives it out. Claire back to Chloe. Draws a double team. Meg going to fire up a 3. Good! Meg Moore!
Meg Moore with her 4th 3-pointer of the day.
And the Braves are up by 11 now, 46-35. Down the lane. Now they feed it on the baseline.
Meg with 30.
Shot up and in. Back to a 9-point lead, 46-37. Meg gets it up. Casely turns on the gas, goes to the goal, lays it in.
Casely, the press breaker, Taz, takes it to the hole, scores the bucket.
They've messed up the scoreboard now.
They'll figure it out.
Now pass down low. Shot up and no good. Rebounded to Meg. That is not right. They got it at 46-39, definitely off on the score. Out front. There we go, 48-37, now they got it. That makes me nervous when they do stuff like that.
Don't want to get pencil whipped, do you?
Yeah, Braves slow it down, and now they're going to call
Yeah, I think
a palm in the basketball.
I think Claire was thinking about making that bounce pass off the dribble, and then Casely was covered, so she ended up carrying the ball. It'd be a turnover, give it back to Morton.
The Braves up by 11 with the ball, and then they turn it over, so it gives back Morton a chance to get it back under double figures again. You need to keep it around that double figure mark. We approach the 6:15 mark. Give and go. Oh, there is a, oh my God, she called. Claire steps in and draws the contact. Should have been a charge, and they call it a block.
Going to be 3 on Claire.
Wow. We've had charge calls that weren't even close to being as much of a charge as that.
Yeah. Tough call, tough break there for Claire. She's got 3 and Meg's got 3.
Free throw is no good. Rolled off the rim.
That thing rolled all around.
You know, we talked about last game how much free throws mean in these Final Four games.
Yes.
Next one on the way. No good again. And Casely tracks it down. Gets it ahead. Lefty into the front court. Slows down, draws a double team. Now back to Chloe. Now back to Lefty as we approach 6 minutes to go. Claire in the right wing. Now finds Lefty.
Lady Braves run offense, losing a little clock.
Abby now back to Claire in the right wing. Braves lead 48-37. Casely down the lane. Casely to the goal. Lays it in.
There's your missed basketball 4A with a bucket.
13-point lead. Biggest lead of the game for the Lady Braves.
16 points for Casely Tim.
Ball comes into the corner. Now the Braves double team. Now shot up, rolls across the rim, no good. Chloe with the rebound. Claire gets it ahead. Casely going to the goal, hangs and scores again. And the timeout by Morton. 52-37, the Braves by 15.
Wow.
Still got 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. What a second half for the Lady Braves.
Man, what a game. What a run.
You know,
we got a full timeout.
It's been the two missed basketballs here in the second half that have really turned it up.
Absolutely.
5:15 to go. 52-37. Lady Braves lead in this semifinal matchup. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Listen to Braves basketball.
On Fun 91.
(52-37). Lady Braves with a big second half. Trailed by 1 at the half, 29-28. Outscored Morton 15-5 in the third quarter and have built the lead up to 52-37.
Yeah, Meg with 30, Casely with 18.
Braves on a 9-3 run here in the fourth quarter. And it's been the Miss Basketball show. Both versions.
But you think about what we don't see. You got Abby and you got Chloe and Claire. I mean, just a supporting cast. Everybody playing their role, and like you said, it. Chloe has done. I mean, you don't realize how outside she is inside, and she is holding her own. So proud of her.
Morton walks it up now into the front court. Feeds in the left wing. Now a shot on the way. Missed the shot. Meg with a big rebound.
I don't know of any girl in 4A that jumps higher than Meg Moore.
That is right. Now they give it to Meg. Meg crossover, pull up, shot in the lane, short. Gets her own rebound. Takes it to the goal, pull up again. Shot won't go.
She got slapped on the arm.
Now Casely trying to fight for it and knocks it all the way out. Claire passed down low and went through Chloe's hands and out of bounds. But you ate off a minute and a half in that. Say it's 4:37 to go.
Got to play defense.
So you still got the 15-point lead and you eat up a minute and a half.
Now, you got Morton. They're going to be rushing it up.
And the front court. Now they feed Boyd in the left wing. Yeah. And now Casely knocks it loose again. There she goes. Going to the goal. Lays it in. Taz gives the Braves a 17-point lead. Frustration, and not in a bad way. They're just gassed. Yeah. You know, and we heard that could happen.
Yeah.
Claire all over, and now she's going to get called for a foul.
Yeah, it's going to be 4 on Claire.
All right, there she's going. I won't pick up another one. We had this conversation with her mom this morning. So you tell her that she's got 4, she's done. Well, now they're going to sub.
Yeah.
Give her a little bit of a break. Get her to the 2-minute mark, bring her back in.
Arlie Cummins going to check in.
Ball comes in.
Oh,
yeah, he's going to throw it in and then walk back court.
Yeah, the frustration for Morton has settled in.
Well, if they didn't call that, we was calling that one, wasn't we?
The conundrum has struck.
The conundrum continues. Braves halfway through this fourth quarter, lead 54-37 as we hit the 4-minute mark. Meg into the front court, slows down. Braves in no hurry. You got a 17-point lead. You don't have to be in a hurry. Lefty now, she backs it out. We'll just stand here until they come on you. Now they feed Meg. Meg to the goal. She scores, but she's fouled before the shot.
So they call on the floor. Yeah, call on the floor.
On the floor.
Lady Braves will inbound.
Well, they're going to start. That's their first foul. They can't even send you to the free throw line until they make 4 more fouls. So,
Lady Braves just got to protect the ball on the offensive side.
And looking to get it in, and they do get it in, but it knocked loose. He's almost too far into the goal right there. You couldn't throw it out like you wanted to. Now a loose ball, shot up and in, and a foul, and they're going to call the basket. Wow.
Yeah, foul on Chloe. Number 21, Lyles gets the bucket.
And Chloe got hit in the head. So Ashlyn Butler's going to come in. So that cuts the lead back down to 15, and they can get it to 14 right here at the free throw line.
Yeah, Lady Braves, you don't want to rush your game, but you also don't want to put your foot up completely on the break either.
Right. Free throw is no good. Rebound taken down by Meg. Cluck up to Taz. Taz going to the goal. Shot, scores! They got no answer.
I mean, you gave her a seam, and she just blew right by the defender.
56-39. Here comes the double team out front. Now they switch. I tell you what, we've done a great job switching on those screens. Pass down low. Ashton Butler causes, you can't do any more than that defensively.
Girl hits a turnaround bank shot.
56-41. Braves by 15 now as we approach the 3-minute mark. I think Meg I never seen Meg get tired. Meg may be getting tired. But there she goes to the goal, lays it in. Tired or not, she has taken this game to another level.
Little isolation play, and nobody on the floor can guard her.
17-point lead, 2:45 to go. Pass down low. Shot up, no good. Rebound. And a foul is going to go on Morton. Taz had it and just got hammered down low. So it'll be Braves basketball with 2:40 to go and a 17-point lead.
Wow.
Somebody must have fouled out.
Who?
Number 2, I think said. That's Wilson, number 2.
She fouled out?
Yep, fouled out. Again, we don't know because they don't put the fouls up here.
You know, you got this.
You got the big house and no foul calling.
And digital scoreboards, you don't know how many fouls anybody's got.
Braves against the pressure. Gets it into the front court. Now feeds Taz. Now back out front. Meg's going to slow it down in no hurry. 2:25. Meg around the defense. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Morton's number 10. And that's going to send, did they say that's on the floor? Nope, she's going to shoot.
Good job. We'll send Meg to the line.
Well,
she's 2 for 2 on the night.
Coach said if we scored in the 50s, we'd win. We're about to get into the 60s.
Yep. What are we doing now?
I don't know. Now they're going to try and say that it's not a shooting foul. What do you bet? See, told you. Now we're going to throw it in from the baseline. I mean, you're shooting the ball when you get hammered. All right, Braves throw it in. Lefty looking, gets it into Meg. And now ball's knocked loose by Morton before Meg gets the handle on it.
Yeah, good job there by Meg. She wanted to reach up for it. She held back.
Yep.
So it'll be Lady Brave basketball with 2:22 to go.
Yep, 17-point lead, 58-41. Ball comes out. Taz in the right wing. They come out to play her. Now feed Arlie. Arlie off the dribble. Now back to Taz. She slows it down. Braves just eating off time. Off a screen. Taz. Now, throw it away. Coach just gives Taz the look.
Yeah.
Good idea, bad execution. But we dribbled off another 30 seconds in that possession as we're under 2 minutes to go now in a 17-point lead. Shot up and in.
Man, tough shot.
Another timeout is going to be called. So Boyd gets the basket, and Morton's going to take a timeout. Let's see it. It's going to be a full timeout. 1:51 to go. Braves by 15. Back in 1 minute. You listen to Braves basketball.
On for 91.
Claire's coming back in.
And they only got one timeout left.
Yeah. And 51 seconds left in this ball game.
Yeah, Lady Braves looking to finish this thing up. Head to the championship game on Friday afternoon between the winner of Louisville and
Don't start me to
can't remember.
Moss Point. No, I can't remember now.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Walking it up into the front court. Newton County. Newton County in Louisville for Friday. Now there's a foul out front.
Yeah, like you said, Morton's, they got to get the 5 fouls to get the Lady Braves to the free throw line. Chloe's going to check back in.
So we've got all the 5 starters back in. Claire with 4 fouls. Ball comes in to Claire. Now fights a bullet. Now gives back to Claire. Now to Meg in the right wing. Now finds Chloe. Now finds back out. And they're just killing clock with 1:20 to go. Braves in no hurry. Lefty, back to Chloe. Now back to Lefty. She wanted to fire up at 3. Gets it over to Taz in the right wing. Taz just getting hammered and they're not calling it. Now feeding Meg. 1 minute to go. And they finally come call a foul.
That's going to send Meg to the free throw line. That'll be the 5th foul.
So with 57.4 to go and the Braves up by 15, Meg Moore going to the free throw line.
Meg is 2 for 2 from the line.
Free throw is good. 59-43. And the fans are into this.
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
It is. Meg's last free throw on the way. Good. 60-43. Lady Braves by 17 with 55 seconds to go. What a second half for these girls.
Man.
Pass, give and go, shot up and in. 60-45. Casely into the front court, drawing the double team. Dribbles all the way through traffic, feeds it out in the left wing. Coach liked that too. He went over and patted her on the head. Chloe drawing the double team, dribbles out of it. Now to Meg. Now feeds to the lefty, now down in the corner. Taz
job.
Back to lefty. Draws the double team, gets it back to Taz. She dribbles through the traffic. We got 15 seconds to go. Lady Braves are going to the championship game, folks.
Yep.
Under 10 to go. Here comes the double team. They throw out of it. 3 seconds to go. Now a loose ball, and the horn sounds. That's it. Lady Braves get the win, 60-45, and they're going to play for the championship. Wow. That is win number 23 in a row for the Lady Braves, and their 27th win on the season. And this is a team that trailed 29-28 at the half, and they outscored Morton in the second half by 16 points.
Wow.
Lady Braves get the win. And they will play for the championship on Friday. They will play the winner of Louisville and Newton County.
Which is coming up next.
Yeah. And that game will start Friday at 2 o'clock, so there's no reason for people not to be able to get down here. I mean, you know, you can leave at a normal time Friday and still get here for the game.
Absolutely.
All right, you got numbers?
I do, yeah. We want to, it's time to crush the numbers, brought to you by Spark CPA Firm. We appreciate them sponsoring our halftime and end of game statistics. First of all, for the Lady Panthers of Morton, they're led by Mariana Boyd. She had a good day, 17 points. Second leading scorer is the big girl inside, 8 points, Andrea Riddle. For the Lady Braves, only 4 players in the scoring column, led by Meg Moore with 34. 22 points for Casely Timms, 2 points each for Ashlyn Butler and for Abby Reed. And man, just what a second half explosion by the Lady Braves to come away with a 60-45 win.
Yeah, you know, the momentum kind of tried to swing there at the half when you know, we were holding for a last shot. They fouled Meg, and they didn't call the foul. And then they go down there and they get the basket and take the 1 point lead. And you know, it would have been so easy to let that get to you, but they didn't. I mean, they hung with it. They
have my debit card.
They built that. They built that lead, you know, in the second half. And then they just kind of maintained it the rest of the way.
Right.
Man, all right, so that's going to do it for us. We will be back Friday, a little before 2.
Playing for the gold ball.
Be our third time to call a state championship game.
That's it.
We're 1-1. We need to go over 500.
That's it.
All right, again, Lady Braves with a big second half get the win, 60-45. Meg with over 30 points, but really a team effort.
Yes.
And, you know, did what they needed to do. Everybody knew their job and took care of business.
Absolutely.
All right, so the Lady Braves 27-2. They've won 23 in a row, and they will play for the gold ball come Friday. Anything to add?
That's it, man. Can't wait for Friday to get here.
All right, we will see you Friday from the big house. Tip-off is around 2 o'clock. Thanks for listening to Braves basketball
on Fun 91.